begin with the defense's case in chief. Mr. Zellman, you may call the defense's first witness.
Yep.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth?
Yes.
You may take your seat. Please speak loudly and clearly. You can adjust the microphone as you need.
Morning. Good morning.
Just pull that microphone a little over closer to you. There you go.
Okay.
Make sure you speak into it so everyone
Yes,
can
yes,
hear.
ma'am.
Okay. If you could tell us your name and then spell it for the court reporter.
My name is Anne Elizabeth Cunningham, ANNE-ELIZABETH, Cunningham, CUNNINGHAM.
Thank you. Ms. Cunningham, you're aware why we're here today, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I don't want your address, but where do you live?
I live in Naples, Florida,
Okay.
and New Jersey.
Okay. So you spend some time in New Jersey during the year and some time in the state of Florida.
That is correct.
All right. And tell us, what did you do? Are you retired?
Yes, I am.
Okay. And what did you do for your career?
I was a teacher, special education teacher.
Okay. Do you know Donna Adelson?
Yes, I do.
And how long have you known Miss Adelson?
Since 2009.
Okay. And how is it that the two of you met?
Excuse me.
How did you meet?
We met when my life partner and I drove to Florida and arrived on Christmas Eve, and the only place that was open was a Chinese restaurant, and he bit into a spare rib and cracked his tooth.
Okay.
So he actually went to high school with Harvey, and
Okay.
Harvey was a practicing dentist at the time.
Okay. And what is his name?
Ronald Gutterson.
Okay. And so he cracked his tooth, and what happened?
And he called a mutual friend from high school also and said, who do we know in South Florida who can help me? And our friend mentioned Harvey's name, and we called him, and he came in the next day to treat Ronnie.
Okay. And when you said they went to high school together, that wasn't in Florida, right?
No, it was in Manhattan, New York.
Okay. All right. Very good. So he was able to take care of Ronald?
Yes, he made a special trip. It was Christmas Day to come in and care for him.
Okay. And then how did that lead to you meeting Mrs. Adelson?
When Ron returned, he said that he had re-met a former high school classmate of his, and that he was a very lovely man, and that he thought it would be very nice if maybe we had dinner together with his wife.
And did you do that?
We did.
Okay. And from there, did you develop a strong friendship?
We did. We all got along very well and developed a friendship.
Okay. And when you spent your time in Florida, was that Naples at that point?
No, it was in Southeast Florida,
Okay.
Aventura.
All right. And was that closer to where the Adelsons were living at that time?
Yes, it was.
Okay. So did you spend quite a bit of time together?
We did.
Okay. Socializing?
We did.
Did you travel together at all?
Quite often.
Okay. So you had a lot of contact over the years.
Very much so.
Okay. Did you have the opportunity to speak to her on the telephone when you were away in New Jersey?
Absolutely.
Okay. Would you say you had regular contact throughout?
Regular contact.
Okay. I'm going to tell you, this nice young lady over here, she's typing every word that we're saying. And I have a bad habit of talking over people, and she will shoot me if I do that. So I'm going to
And I have
try.
a bad habit of speaking quickly.
So you and I are going to need to make sure we wait until the other person finishes before we start to speak. Okay. So you had regular phone contact with Mrs. Adelson while you were in New Jersey each year?
Yes.
And then spending time together while you were in Florida?
Yes.
And you said it started out in Aventura, Florida, and that was close to where she lived. At some point, you got your home then in Naples. Is that right?
That is correct.
Okay. But still continued to spend time with the Adelsons?
Yes.
Okay. Did you have an opportunity to meet her children?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I met two of her children.
And who were they?
I met Wendy
Okay.
and I met Charlie.
Okay. Did you have an opportunity with the Adelsons to spend time with Wendy, her children, and Danny?
Yes.
Okay. And you never met Rob?
No.
Okay. All right. How would you best describe Donna Adelson and what you've come to know of her over these many years?
Sustained.
May we approach?
You may.
Thank you.
objection is overruled on 404 grounds as to the relevance. Let's move to that, Ms. Fulford.
Thank you, Judge. With respect to Mrs. Adelson and your observations of her over these, I guess, 15 years, have you found her to be a hateful person?
Never,
Is she aggressive towards others?
never,
Have you ever heard her threaten anyone?
never,
Have you ever seen her harm anyone?
never,
Have you ever heard her threaten to have somebody harmed?
no,
Did she ever make statements to you? Well, let me ask you this first. You were friends with her, obviously, when Wendy was going through her divorce.
yes,
During that time period, through the divorce and up to the time that Danny Markel was killed, you're aware that he was murdered.
yes, I am.
Okay. At any time during that period, did she ever say she wanted to have Danny Markel killed?
Never,
Ever say she wanted him to be harmed?
never.
She got upset, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And how is it that she displayed her anger over that situation?
She would be frustrated, and then she would calm down, and she told me that she,
Sustained.
Okay, you can't say what she said.
yes, ma'am.
Okay. But during that time period, did she ever do anything other than vent to you about it?
Never,
Did she ever claim she was going to do anything about it?
never,
Okay. Would you say that she is supportive of her children?
very,
Okay. And she's Jewish. Are you as well?
yes, I am.
Okay. Did you find her parenting consistent with the traditions of raising Jewish children?
Yes,
There's been some testimony that she kind of managed her kids' lives. Did she give them advice?
yes,
Did the children, as they were adults, make up their own minds about what they wanted to do?
absolutely.
Now, you indicated that you would talk on the phone with Miss Adelson. Did you use home phones to do that during some of the period of time?
Pardon me, I'm sorry.
Home phones like landlines?
Sometimes,
Okay. Did you use cell phones?
many times,
Okay. Did you travel with Harvey and Donna Adelson?
many times.
Okay. And as part of your travel, did you go overseas?
Yes,
And in your travel overseas, did you ever use any of the applications that you can put on your phone?
yes.
Okay. And do you recall which applications you all used?
WhatsApp and Viber,
And what was the purpose of using those?
because you didn't get charged, for, and also to keep in communication. If we were on a cruise or on a land trip, where are you? Where are you? When are we meeting? Because they were free.
Okay.
It was easy.
So while you were overseas, instead of having to pay increased rates on your cellular plan from the United States, you could use this app for free.
Yes,
Okay. Did you use those apps with Mrs. Adelson to hide any information from law enforcement, like encrypted, so that they wouldn't know what was going on?
no,
I want to talk to you, I'll lead you forward to the date that Danny Markel was murdered. That was July the 18th of 2014. Do you recall speaking to Mrs. Adelson on that date?
yes, I do.
Okay. And can you explain to us how you were contacted and the nature of the conversation?
I was called, and Donna was quite hysterical.
Okay.
And she said to me, Danny's been shot.
Sustained.
Goes
Do
to-
not speak to what anyone said out of court, ma'am.
Your Honor,
Please continue.
may
It
we
is
approach,
strict.
please?
Please approach.
Thank you, Judge. Before we talk about what she might have said to you, at the time that you spoke to Mrs. Adelson, was it the day that Danny was murdered?
When he was shot, yes.
Okay. And yeah, I use murdered because obviously he didn't pass away until the next day, but
Yes,
he was shot and barely surviving on the 18th. So that's when I refer to that. That's why I say that
Yes.
date. Okay. So when you spoke to her, did she call you or did you call her? Do you recall?
She called me.
Okay. And when she called you, did she appear to be upset?
Very.
Was she crying?
Yes.
Was her tone of voice, based on your knowledge of her for the 15 years, did she seem to be upset?
Very.
Okay. Did she seem to be at a point in time where she had just learned what had occurred?
Yes.
Did she indicate to you whether she had just learned that this had happened?
Yes.
Okay.
She did.
I'm sorry?
Yes, she did.
Okay. And during the course of your discussion with her about what had transpired, did she continue with this state of mind that she was upset?
Yes.
Okay. And while she was upset, what did she indicate to you?
She told me that Danny had been shot and that they were going to Tallahassee and that she was very concerned and worried about Wendy and the boys, whether they were in danger.
Okay.
Because
And
she did not know who had shot him.
okay. And did she indicate whether she was concerned about Danny and him being in the hospital?
Absolutely.
Okay. Did she indicate whether she had plans to go to see him at the hospital?
I don't recall.
Okay. During the time that you had this conversation with her, was this the only time that you spoke to her that evening?
I believe so. Maybe one more time.
Okay. And is it your understanding from later discussions with her that she and her husband Harvey actually did come to Tallahassee?
Yes.
Okay. Did you have an opportunity to speak with her later on while she was in Tallahassee?
Yes.
Okay. And did she provide any information to you about a memorial service that took place?
Yes.
Okay. And did she tell you what had transpired at the memorial service?
She told me it was incredibly sad and painful and wrenching.
Okay. And at the time that she was telling you this, did she still was she still very upset about what had happened?
Yes.
Okay. I want to go forward just a little point in time. Did you continue to stay in contact with Mrs. Adelson and her husband from the time that Danny was murdered moving forward?
Yes.
Okay. And you were aware at some point that her son, Charlie Adelson, who you said you had met, was arrested?
Yes, I was.
In the case. Okay. And did you keep up with the case against Charlie in social media or news or anything?
No.
Okay.
I really don't do social media.
Okay.
And of course it was on the news.
Okay. Did you watch it on the news?
As little as possible.
Okay. There came a time that Charlie Adelson was on trial for the charges against him. Were you aware of that?
Yes.
Okay. At that time period, in speaking to Mr. and Mrs. Adelson, was it brought to your attention that
Staying.
at some point did you allow Mr. and Mrs. Adelson to stay in your home in Naples
Yes, I did.
for the purpose of watching the trial?
Yes.
Okay. And are you aware that they actually did stay there for a good portion of the trial?
Yes.
All right. And at some point, moving forward, did you become aware that Charlie Adelson was convicted of the offenses with which he was charged?
Yes.
Okay. Were you aware you knew their grandchildren, both of their grandchildren from Danny, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Were you aware that there was a bar mitzvah planned for the younger one in January of 2023? No, 2024.
Yes.
Okay. And did you actually attend that?
Yes.
Okay. Did there come a point in time where after the verdict that you spoke to Mrs. Adelson about what in the world she was going to do?
Yes.
Okay. And did she discuss with you that she had planned?
The answer would call for hearsay. Do you have an exception to offer concerning those?
It's going to go to her state of mind, Judge.
You need to lay the foundation as to why this specifically would go to state of mind, Ms. Fulford.
Thank you. So could you explain to us the behavior, how Mrs. Adelson was acting at the time? Don't tell us what she said yet, but how was she portraying herself at that time? Was she upset?
Yes.
Okay. Did she, how did she express that to you, that she was upset? Not in words, just your observations, hearing her on the phone, etc.
She cried a lot.
Okay.
She was very concerned about Harvey,
Okay.
very concerned about Charlie,
Okay.
and just incredibly sad.
Okay. And during the time that she was sad and worried about Harvey and Charlie, now that he's going to prison for life, you knew
Yes.
that. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So during that, when she's having these emotions, did she tell you that she was planning on
Please approach. Members of the jury, we are going to take a brief break before we continue with the direct examination of this witness. The bailiff will take you to the jury room. Ms. Cunningham, you may step down. Please step outside the doors. Don't discuss your testimony with any other person. Everyone can be seated. We'll resume with the testimony. We'll try to at least within the next 5 minutes. That should give the defense an opportunity to confer with the defendant. If anyone needs to use the restroom or stretch your legs, please do so now. Everyone can be seated. The objection is sustained. You may continue with your examination of this witness as to any other matters.
Thank you. Mrs. Cunningham, we were talking about the fact that you were speaking to Mrs. Adelson after the verdict came out about her son being convicted, correct?
Yes.
Was she upset about that?
Yes.
Was she crying?
Yes.
Was she, did she appear to be distraught about the circumstances?
Yes.
Was her actions and her words to you when she was discussing this with you, was she in a calm state or an excited state?
Very excited.
Okay. And during the course of her conversation with you in that state, did it become to your attention that Mrs. Adelson was considering an option about her life because all of this had just happened?
Yes.
Okay. And what was that?
She was considering taking her own life.
And if you know, and if you don't, just say you don't, but if you know from those same conversations with her in that state of mind that she had, did she ever discuss with you a potential plan to just get away to clear her head?
Yes.
Okay. You have just one moment? Thank you. Just one last subject I wanted to ask you about. As a Jewish mother and grandmother, are the traditions of bar mitzvahs and bat mitzvahs, are those important to you all?
Very important.
Okay, based on your relationship with Mrs. Adelson, was the bar mitzvah that was upcoming for her younger grandson from Mr. Markel, was that something that she was participating in?
Yes.
Was she excited about attending?
Very.
Okay. I don't have anything further.
Cross-examination.
Are you familiar with the defendant's statement that she could be buried in the bar mitzvah dress that she bought?
No, I'm not.
guess if she was going to be buried in that dress, she probably wasn't, at least at the time she made that statement, going to be making it to the bar mitzvah. Would you agree?
No, she was
she-
always going to be making it to the bar mitzvah, as far as I knew.
Even if she was dead and buried, she was going to make it.
I never heard that.
Okay. Was she suicidal when you spoke with her after Charlie's verdict?
Yes,
Okay. You were best friends with her.
yes,
Okay. And she would call and vent to you about Danny Markel.
sometimes.
All right. And did she ever call him names?
Not to my knowledge, not to me.
Did she share with you that she was planning to offer a bribe to Mr. Markel to facilitate relocation?
I don't recall.
Did she talk to you about plans to threaten or to convert the children to Christianity in order to strong arm Mr. Markel?
She mentioned that she had said that, and she said that was so foolish of me.
When did she say that?
I don't know whether we were together or on a phone call. I'm not sure.
Did she ever tell you that she was being extorted in reference to Mr. Markel's murder?
Eventually, yes.
Okay, and when you say eventually, when did she tell you that?
We were on a trip to Japan together.
Okay, when was the trip to Japan?
We took so many trips. I'm not exactly sure of the year.
Was it between the murder and the first arrests?
I don't recall.
And when she told you that she was being extorted, then naturally you learned that she knew who had killed Dan Markel.
No,
Obviously, it's the people that are extorting her, right?
she didn't know what. Are you talking about? Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
She was forced to make payments to the people that killed
Yes,
Dan Markel.
yes.
That's what the checks were all about, right?
I don't know about the checks.
Well, when she told you she was being extorted, if it wasn't about the checks, how was she being extorted?
She was. I'm confusing that with the bump. I believe that Charlie was being extorted by Catherine.
Prior to the bump, you knew that Charlie was being extorted by Catherine.
No, I believe it was afterwards.
After the bump, you learned that Charlie was being extorted by Catherine.
I'm not sure of the timeline.
Okay. And when you learned that Charlie was being extorted by Catherine, you learned that your friend, your best friend, Donna Adelson, was also being forced to write these checks as payment to the killers that were extorting.
I don't recall.
And when the phone call was made to you, you were saying, I guess it was the night of the verdict, you got the phone call and she was very upset and suicidal and so forth. What was your phone number at that time?
I believe my cell number,
Okay, what's your cell number? Just give me the last four digits. If you want to put it.
1655.
And did you watch the trial of Charlie Adelson?
At the very end.
Okay, and during the trial of Charlie Adelson, were you in regular communication with your best friend, Donna Adelson?
Yes, but we didn't really discuss the trial.
Well, would it refresh your recollection to review your text messages during the trial?
Yes, it's a long time ago.
An approach. Show you those. I'm going to just draw your attention to. I've circled a few here, but you're
Sure.
free to look at as many as you need to for context.
Oh, yes, this part I do recall.
You do recall that. Thank you.
You can show that that's the same message as you're referring to.
So you did keep some tabs on your friend during the trial of her son?
Yes.
Okay, and she was watching the trial of her son, as we learned, at your residence, right?
Yes,
Okay. And when Charlie Adelson was convicted, you disagreed with the verdict, right?
yes,
You think the jury got it wrong, didn't you?
yes,
And that was out of loyalty to your friend, right?
No, I thought they got it wrong.
They got it wrong. Okay. And you, in fact, said to Mrs. Adelson, I know you are all innocent, all caps, all, right?
Yes,
Meaning Charlie's innocent,
yes,
Wendy's innocent.
definitely.
No Adelson had anything to do with the murder of Dan Markel. Isn't that what you think?
Yes,
And when she went to Vietnam, or was trying to go to Vietnam to clear her head, she was going to clear her head in a non-extradition country. Can you agree with that?
I wasn't aware it was non-extradition.
Okay. She was going to clear her head with a one-way ticket to go do the head clearing.
She had no idea how long they were staying or where they would go.
Are you familiar with her statement that she's hoping to make it out of the airport on time?
Yes.
Hoping to make it out before what?
No, she meant the plane was on time.
No, ma'am. I'm referring to hoping to make it out before law enforcement apprehended her. You aware of that?
No,
She didn't say that statement to you.
I don't recall really.
Okay. Do you remember Mrs. Adelson texting you after the verdict and complaining that Wendy had not even called?
No, I don't.
Would it refresh your recollection to review that message?
Fine.
Pretty sure it was that.
That's the bottom message on this page I'm handing you.
Which one?
Bottom one.
Yes.
Does that refresh your memory?
I remember her describing Harvey being on the floor and crying like a baby.
Harvey's on the floor crying like a baby, and Wendy hasn't even called, right? Isn't
If
that
she
what
wrote
it
that.
says? If she wrote that, didn't you just see where she wrote that?
I did. She wrote that.
And you offered to come and be with her during that difficult time, didn't you?
I believe we did.
One moment, please, Your Honor. What type of work does your husband do, or did he do before
My
he
late husband?
retired?
My
I'm
late-
sorry, I thought you had, maybe it's not your husband, partner?
Partner.
Is that Mr. Gutterson?
Yes.
What type of work does he do, or what's his background?
He owned a computer consulting business.
Okay. Does he also do anything with real estate?
He did it with his ex-wife. They flipped apartments a lot. They moved a lot.
Okay.
Made a lot of money in real estate.
No further questions.
Redirect examination.
Just make sure I understand your testimony correctly. Donna didn't tell you at the time she was writing checks that she was writing checks, correct?
No.
And when you spoke about extortion, you were talking about Charlie being extorted.
Yes.
Donna, did she ever say she was actually being extorted or
No.
how? Okay.
No.
Okay. Now you were asked questions by the state, which implied that Ms. Adelson was going to a non-extradition country. She wasn't returning, right?
That's what I was told.
Just now while you were
Yes,
testifying.
yes.
You didn't hear that before.
No,
Did Donna ever tell you she wasn't coming back?
never.
In fact, she told you she was coming back, didn't she?
Definitely.
And she was coming back without a doubt to go to what?
Lincoln's bar mitzvah.
I don't have anything further.
You may step down. Will this witness be recalled by the defense or the state potentially in rebuttal? Will this witness be recalled by the defense?
No, Judge, I'm sorry, I didn't.
You are released, Ms. Cunningham.
Excuse me?
You are released.
Thank you.
Have a good day. Please call your next witness.
Your Honor, that's the next witness.